Ah, man. This next one is from TwinkieSand_ which in YouTube Cypher 3, you said you were going to drop YouTube Cypher 4. So, are you planning on making one? We gonna try something a little different today. Yo, what is going on, everybody? It is your boy Crypt here. Welcome back to another video. And today, I'm going to be answering all of the pressing questions that you guys have for me. If you guys missed it, I posted on my Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook all to ask me a question for a Q&A in a video. I do plan to do more of these if this video does well, so please follow me on all of those up there so you don't miss whenever I do that and you guys can get in a video like these people. First question is from J.M.C_, who's a rapper you used to hate, but their music grew on you. 100% Quadeca. So a great story about Quadeca, and I've actually told this on the podcast that I have with my good friend Joey Nato. So back like 4 years ago, when I first started moving into the rap stuff away from the Call of Duty stuff, I used to always get these comments that Quadeca is better. Quadeca this, Quadeca that, and I'm just like, who is this guy? So I put his name in on YouTube, and I think I saw like a Styles of Rap or something, and I was like, man, this guy has a list. He's really skinny like a toothpick. He's nerdy. He wasn't really all the way on beat. So I was like, man, I could take this guy on. This was also around the time that I was just dissing every single person left and right because I was an idiot. So I had it in my brain that I was going to diss Quadeca. So I started doing a little more research on him and looking at some other videos so I could find stuff to talk about. And he had this song with a guy named Moxus. And I listened to him rap and I was like, man, he's all right, but I really do feel like I could take him, which I couldn't. I sucked at rap, but it was the mind state that I had. And then Moxus got on there, and dude just absolutely spazzed out. And I was like, oh my God, if I go after Quadeca, this guy's coming after me, and I want no problems with that. So I literally did not diss or say shit about Quadeca because Moxus was so good. I was a bitch, but then I started giving him more of a chance and listened to his elevation in music, and my music progressed, and like I learned to not be a dickhead. And he's just made some really beautiful music, especially on his last album. All right, up next, my man Nate Sexton asked, what is the coolest thing that a sponsor has ever sent you? I just got this bad boy in the mail yesterday, and I've been waiting to unbox this thing. So this came from my good friends over at Mech Arena, and I literally have no idea what this is or even how to open this box. Oh, I've never seen a box like that. That's cool. Okay, so it unfolds and it's got like a little tri-layer. All right, first thing I noticed is a 500-piece puzzle, and I love puzzles. I haven't done one in forever. We got some cool little Mech Arena cards right here, just kind of flashing them out. What's this bad boy right here? Is this a poster? Hey, we got a cool little poster. Oh, we got another one. Yeah. Oh, the inner kid in me really wants to color this. Can I color it? Oh, it's a target. Bro, I'm definitely shooting this later. We got some stickers in this bad boy. What is this? The Art of Mech Arena. Okay, it's like a little booklet that shows you all the different mechs in the game, their weapons, the rarity of the weapons. Oh, it looks like they got your boy a t-shirt. Ooh, that's soft. That is nice and soft. A nice mech shirt. Little wrinkled. But ask me if I care. Yo, this is like super soft. There's like a cool metal medallion thing with the Mech Arena logo on it. This thing will knock someone out if I throw it at him like a ninja star. What on earth is this? It came with a charger. Oh, wait a minute. Here's a scene. Okay. Ooh, it's like a screen.
Mech Arena is a new third-person mech.
Yo, it's telling me how to play the game. Yo, how did it know to start as soon as Yo, that's cool. That's so cool. Yo, they even gave me my own personal QR code. Hold up, I'm gonna scan it. Yo, no way this actually works. Yo, it takes you to my own personal link where you get free rewards if you use my link. You know what? This makes me want to rap. Are you looking for a game that has the play style that you crave? Well, look no further. Mech Arena is the game that you should play, cause you can snipe heads from a long range, blast them after a long day. Hop back with a shotgun, pop, pop, close range, it's all great. Dozens of mechs with tons of weapons, upgrade them, make them fantastic. You can mix and match for different roles and play your own tactics. With awesome in-game events, you'll never get bored, it won't get stagnant. And the login rewards program will just keep you coming back. And imagine all of this madness must have cost a bag, but it don't. It's all for free, take it from me and click that link down below. You'll get some awesome rewards if you just do the things that I told, and you can even get them by scanning this QR code. So, mechs are finally here! Yo, shout out to Mech Arena for really hooking it up this time. Mech Arena is a dope game if you want to get together with some of your buddies and blow up some robots. And who doesn't want to do that? You can play 2v2s, 5v5, invite some friends for some custom matches, or even play alongside them in some tournaments. But the game is super customizable to your playstyle. I love to snipe, and they got the long arm that just like, bah, right in a robot forehead. But if you like being up close and personal, they got the shotguns. If you just want to blow stuff up, they got rockets. They got lasers shooting at arms. They've even got got robots for the people that like to do melee attacks. And the best part is this game is completely free. And right now, if you go download to the description and click my link or scan the QR code on the screen, you'll get 1 black carbon skin, 300 A coins, and 50,000 credits to help kickstart the game. So check me out at Crypt the Rapper in Mech Arena, and let's go blow up some robots together. Now, I will take the shirt off just for continuity for the rest of the video. All right, this next one is from Trevor Jarguy. You gonna box another YouTuber anytime soon? Listen, if you guys follow me on my Instagram, you'll see that I post stuff every now and again of me hitting the bag. I love boxing so much. Boxing as a sport, boxing as an exercise. I even enjoy getting my face punched, but I have no real issues with anybody and no real reason to step into a boxing ring. I've challenged Randolph a million times. Even as recent as like 3 weeks ago, whenever KSI dropped his album, he even put it on his story, like Crypt versus Randolph, which would be dope, but I absolutely love Randolph now. So there's like no real intent to harm and hurt Randolph like there was back in the day whenever he said he was better than I was, even though he clearly was. So yeah, probably not, but I do love boxing. Up next is Jeffrey_DX says, any tips for upcoming artists or content creators? I get this question a lot, and like the biggest thing I can tell you is to do something unique and have your own style. Nobody wants a recreation of stuff. Make it stand out so much that people will remember what they saw. Logan.Shazan says, should I cop a new hoodie or t-shirt? I got new t-shirts and hoodies in my merch store. You guys can check that down in the description, but I just activated channel memberships on this channel. I think there's 3 tiers. There's a $5 a month membership. There's a $10 a month membership. With the $10 a month one, you get a 15% discount code that you can always use on my website. And that's for CDs, merch, anything. But there's also several other perks as well. You get the videos early, member only live stream sometimes. Your comment has a big badge next to it. There's just a lot of perks with that. So if you guys want to check out the channel memberships, that's there too. And it really does support me because like 95% of the videos I make are copyright claimed, which means $0 for your boy. This one is from Kent Sunderland on Twitter and says, what is your vocal range? Somebody save me from myself. I'm following my demons all the way to hell. Well, bury me alive. The next question comes from Steve Crummy. Says you should give underdogs song reviews. Set up a way in which people can send you their YouTube links. Some of the best music is undiscovered. So here's the thing, is that you guys do have to remember YouTube is like my full-time job now. And like I said earlier, 90 to 95% of my music is copyrighted, so I don't make a single dollar off that. So I rely heavily on sponsorships, and sponsorships want views. And the unfortunate thing is that the underdog people just, they don't get views. And that's just not me saying that. I have an entire second channel that maybe you didn't even know about. It has about 100,000 subscribers, but that's literally all I did for a long time was react to the underdogs. There for a little bit, I was doing way more videos on that channel than this one, and those videos were struggling to hit 500 views on a 100,000 subscriber channel. So I have tried the underdog thing, and unfortunately, it just doesn't work. If we lived in a perfect world where every single video all my subscribers watched, I would do that so much. But I do still try to help out as much as I can. Anytime that I hear somebody that just completely wows me, I'll try to put them on a track, or I'll introduce them to somebody that can help them out. Ah, man. This next one is from Twinkiesand_Witch. In YouTube Cypher 3, you said you were going to drop YouTube Cypher 4. So, are you planning on making one? No. I used to love ciphers so much, but man, they turned into something that was not my intention. When I originally did the first YouTube Cypher, it was about just connecting everybody and all of these people that like knew of each other, put them all together on one song, establish a relationship that way, and continue to grow together and work together. And YouTube Cypher 1 worked to perfection, did exactly what I wanted it to do. YouTube Cypher 2 seems to be a lot of people's favorites. That one was sick, but that's where things started to turn a little bit. That's where people started getting a little upset that I didn't contact them to be on a Cypher. And then YouTube Cypher 3, just that's all that it was. Like just so many people that were upset that I didn't put them on it. Just a huge sense of self-entitlement everywhere. It's like, bro, I don't have to do this, which is why I have not done one in over a year. I tried to revitalize my love for ciphers with the Cookout Cypher last year. I had a lot of fun doing it, but inevitably that ended up following roughly the same path. But there are plenty of other people doing ciphers out there. My man Blindsight just did one that I was on there with him. High Res has done one. There's just ciphers galore. If I ever did one, I would not tell a soul that I was doing it, and it 100% would be the very last one, and it would probably be like a veterans thing, like some of the most popular ones from the previous ciphers put on. No way in hell would I do another competition. No way in hell would I even talk about it, because I would get DMs from so many people that I'm cool with asking to be on it. Then I would have to tell them no, then they would feel a certain type of way. It's just too much. Zodiac says, any tour plans yet? And if so, will you be coming to Atlanta? COVID keeps shutting everything down. Every time that I think some shows are about to happen, I get a call. It's like, nah, we can't do it. MB Hollow, do you have plans to bring back series such as How to Rap Like, lyric breakdowns, and more original content? I know reactions are what brings in the views, but I would love to see something different. Hey, that's why I'm doing this video right here. Reactions have been super stale for me lately, and I want to redevelop my love for YouTube, because I used to love YouTube, and now it's turned into a full-time job instead of something that I loved while it was my job. But yes, I am working on how to make an NF song #2. I've done that before, but I did it again. There's no rule that says I can't make another song that sounds like an F, but there's some other stuff I like doing. I did a video one time where I like spun a wheel and I had to do a cover song of whatever the wheel landed on. Not a lot of people saw that because it's a hard video to title, but that video was fucking insane. Brandon Asbury, what were your best positions to play in baseball? Pitching record better be off the charts. I was 100% a dope pitcher. I played third base as well, hit a couple dingers in high school, but when I got to college, I switched to a pitcher only just because I loved pitching. And then I tore my shoulder in between my freshman and sophomore year, and I never fully recovered, so I had to turn into a junk baller, and it was just a mess. I think it went like 10-3 my senior year of high school. I went like 2-1 with 4 saves my freshman year. The summer after my freshman year, I had a game with 17 strikeouts and almost had a perfect game. The following one says, what's your favorite thing to do outside of rapping and YouTube? I absolutely love baseball and wiffle ball. I have a sports channel where I'm going to start filming some of the wiffle ball that we play. It's super competitive stuff. It's not some like backyard bullshit. It's like super competitive. But I also really love doing escape rooms. I've done over 250 of them across the country. I used to build them for a living, and I want to actually start building them again. Benny Bob, what is the one thing you always wanted to achieve in your music career? Since like day one of rapping, like I've always wanted to work with Tech 9. You ever listen to a rapper called The Joker? If so, what's one of your favorite songs from by him? Yeah, absolutely. Listen to Joker. The Maestro is dope. It's the Maestro. It's the Maestro! Who of your peers do you want to collaborate with but haven't had a chance to yet? Obviously Tech 9, but there's a guy named Echo who is absolutely insane. He was on YouTube Cypher 3. Any collabs with Quadeca coming? I get this all the time. I have no idea. Hopefully another one will happen one day in the future. Me and Quadeca are boys. But I hate asking people for stuff, and I like bug the shit out of him to get on my last album while he was working on his album, while I was working on my album, and it's just, I felt like I almost frayed the friendship a little bit because I was constantly on his ass. Worst injury you ever sustained in your life, if any? I fractured my vertebrae when I was like 11 playing baseball. I was playing third base, got slid into my legs. I did like a backflip, landed on my neck, cracked it. Then I was crying, and my dad came out. I was like, why are you crying? Picked me up, rolled me in the dirt. He's like, there, you got something to cry about now. And then like 3 days later, I was in gym class, and we were jumping rope, and I physically could not lift my legs off the ground to jump. My PE teacher called my parents and be like, yo, something's wrong with your boy. And they took me to the hospital, had fractured bones in my back. My senior year of high school, I had my leg completely sliced open by a metal cleat playing baseball. Had to have like 32 staples in my leg, I think. There is a picture of that, but I don't think I can show it on here because of it, but it's pretty gruesome. And I didn't even know it happened. Again, playing third base, a guy slid into me with his spikes up, and it slid right across my pant leg, but it like, my pants were covering it, and so was my sock. And so I played the rest of the inning out there at third for like another 5 to 10 minutes. And then I started to run off the field, and there was like a huge pinch in my leg. It's like, ah, god dang, this hurts. And then I got in the dugout, and I like lifted up my pant leg and pulled my sock down, and blood just, my coach almost passed out. Jake or Tyrone Woodley? Also, Ayo, love the music. I love you. Tyrone Woodley used to be such an animal. I don't know, man. Like, I would love to see Tyrone Woodley win, but I mean, he's lost his last 5 fights, and his last one, he got just flattened. He literally got knocked out. I feel like his chin has gone. So if he gets clipped by Jake, obviously Jake has shown that he knows how to knock people out. It could go in an unfavorable position, but I'm saying Tyrone because I love that guy. All right, I'm gonna do a couple from Facebook, and then we're gonna end this video. Malik says, would you ever consider stepping down from YouTube to try and get away from the YouTube rapper stigma to maybe get more mainstream success, or is it more like you take pride in being a YouTube rapper? I mean, it's a catch-22. I think the fact that I've even put out one song on YouTube, and like I started from YouTube, I'm always gonna be considered that YouTube rapper, even though I have songs that have millions of streams, and I have more success than some quote-unquote mainstream rappers. So if you want to feel some sort of gratification by discrediting discrediting me by calling me a YouTube rapper, sure, go for it. It's a very naive thing. The success, the money, the notoriety, it's just as real as a mainstream rappers. That kind of stuff always blew my mind, that people really even cared that much about that. I don't know, man. Look at Doja Cat. Like, her first big thing was the Moo song. I'm not in the mood. She was dressed up as a fucking cow. And now she's just dropping crazy hit after hit. Cat Knight says, what was your hardest music video to shoot and favorite? The hardest one was definitely a one take that I did back in the day. It was a Lil Pump remix called I Don't Want to Be Like You. And we did a one take inside of Western Kentucky University's college campus. And this was like when I first tried to teach my mom how to use a camera, and we were trying to do one takes. I didn't really have the song memorized. We had the camera on like an office chair that was rolling, so it looked like a dolly. And there were certain little movements that I wanted to do. So at some point in the music video, I sit down and I like push papers and it like transitions over. Then I walk behind a column and I had a suit hanging on like a trash can that I put on whenever I came back around. It took like 9 hours. Like, it was crazy. And my favorite music video would definitely be the trio that I did for my 1 million subscribers with Us, Night in September, and Tales from the Crypt. But specifically, the Us music video is insane. All right, that looks like that's the end of this Q&A. This is 40 minutes of recording. I don't even know how long I can cut this down to. Would love to do this again. If you guys like this, drop a like on the video. Got a ton of videos dropping this weekend. I think Tom McDonald's got a song dropping tomorrow. An Eminem feature's dropping. There's rumors that a Kendrick feature's dropping. So some cool stuff might be happening over the weekend. And plus, we got the Jake Paul fight this Sunday. Comment down below who you guys think is gonna win. But that's the end of this video, guys. I love you so much. Thank you guys for watching and sticking around. Hopefully you guys watch this video. And yeah, until next time, it's been your boy Crypt, and I'm signing out. I'll see you in the next one.